Yo, welcome to the show. It's the boy Mac Vismo. Today we'll be talking about the best Sony lens that I have in my bag. And not only that, if the lens is good for you, if you like it. So may I give from my point of view, my experience with the lens, and we are gonna talk about it on the camera if the lens I feel. Right after the intro. Yo! Alright, so welcome back. This is the Sony 24mm f1.4 G Master lens. This lens came out last year, so it's basically I think it's almost a year now since this lens is released. I purchased it not too long ago because I've been watching it. So mostly like the lens I'm using right now, that's my 50mm full frame 1.8. This is the lens I used to use before to do my A rolls. But ever since I bought this to do my A's, like it's super crispy. I can't complain about this lens because I'm mostly into the food photography and food videography. For my other channel, I have a cooking channel, it's the Rapping Chef. But this channel where I talk about the stuff that we use to accomplish the videos in that I put out. So the camera I had before was the A6500. So I sold that and I bought the A6600. I'm not really here to give you specs about the camera. I'm just here to talk about the lens. So if most of who recognize me from the Rapping Chef channel, I use two cameras for the most part. I'm out the Sony macro lens on this, 90mm macro lens on this, or sometimes I'll do it on that to get an above. But since I got this lens, it does everything for me. It does most of the work. And what I like mostly about this lens is just that it had a button. I can set this button to do what I want to do, additional to the other C buttons that I have here. So this is like an actual C button here. And also on here, what I like, it has the autofocus and the manual focus. And I also like the aperture range. What I really don't like about the aperture range, sometimes I'll hit it with my hands and like, I don't know, maybe I haven't get the settings right, but when I switch it on, for some reason I can't change the aperture with the aperture wheel that's on my A7 III that I'm recording from right now. That's the full frame. So I always try to keep two cameras, a full frame and an Apsc camera. I'm always a Sony native shooter, so I haven't really used other cameras. Yeah, I'm actually went outside. I was playing with the dogs and actually, had them volunteer, but they were not having it. So I had like a little couple video of them. I don't know if it's the G Master logo on here that got me all wild up. I just like how it's colored, and once it's G Master, it is mastered. That means they put the best glass. I actually like this lens. I do most of my A-roll with that, and I shoot most of my food, do the photography of my food with this lens because I really love this lens. Like, yo, I can go on and on about this lens, so, pretty much sure what, enough talk. We're gonna go outside and you tell me what you think. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, any question you have. A video test. The lens is really sharp. I like it. That's why I purchased this lens. It's good for me for vlogging if you want to, but I don't vlog. I just do food photography and videography. So I just came out in the backyard just to shoot with my dogs, but they're a little shy of the camera. So yeah, so this is why I like this. So let's go back inside. Alright, so welcome back. You see, accordingly to the video what we do outside. Usually I have this light that I have right here. I'll have that and I'll like turn it up to get a good tone on the skin. But ever since I have this lens, like I don't even have to use that much light. I just use the lights that's above here, and that's all the lens need to just give me brightness. My experience in shooting with this lens, amazing, yo. Like, I know I see why most of the YouTubers that does photography, like Sony native shooters, now I know why they use this lens. Yo, this lens is bad. In Jamaica we say lens ya murder, lens ya seller. It goes for $1,300 on Amazon, or you could buy from B&H Photos. I bought this off Amazon. It was a renewable. I think I paid $900 for it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch over to the 24mm, and you're gonna see the difference, because I have to have my tripod like all the way out there to get a good focal length. This is it. Watch. Let's change it. All right, see the difference? Big difference, way crispy. G-Master lens, you see how it look? The difference is, and the autofocus is just like amazing and fast. You know what I mean? It just like, it's super crispy. You can see for yourself. Look at the video. I shoot in 4K. This is very wide. Like the more you go out, the further you go with it. Like at the actual 24mm focal length, it actually, you see everything around you. So like right now, I gotta bring it closer to me. So my office is not that big. This lens is perfect because I can get it close to me and it blurs out the background really nice. You can see how it blurs out the background there. I would definitely recommend it. And as you know, once you slap it onto the Apsc camera, the crop sensor, it's not gonna be 24mm no more. It's gonna cut off a lot. Overall, it's a sturdy lens. I will recommend it. If you got the money, the resources, go ahead and get it. You professional. I can guarantee you a lot of photographers who shoot with Sony, they have a 24mm G-Master lens in their bag. Or if it's the only lens you have, you can get away with just using this lens by itself. My next video, where I talk about the best camera you can have on you. So stay tuned. Boy, Matt Vismo. Yo.